The next game, Thailand Sevens. Thailand 0.
You're watching the HSBC Asian Sevens Series, the second cup quarterfinal. Sri Lanka in the white, taking on the home team Thailand in the yellow. This could be an interesting clash if Thailand, with a home crowd behind them, can get up for this game. Susantha affects the tackle. Punjavi, Surachai got himself a couple of yellow cards yesterday. Suti, man in the blue headgear. Huang Pan always makes things happen for his team. Apachai. There's Kumquat on the team. Oh, good run from Huang Pan. The man from the Navy team in Thailand. Oh, and somebody's gone down off their feet.
Unlucky, was looking really good. About 4 or 5 phases there in a lot of territory, mate.
Here's Susantha. Well, pass just goes behind Marija there. It's a shame.
Possibly early jitters, but the Thai team had a great start to this first half of the quarterfinal match.
Putting a couple of phases together. I'm just looking for their captain and talisman, Kumquat. Oh, there he is out in the outfield. Number 10 player, who's always at the centre of things for Thailand, making things happen. So Sri Lanka seeded a little higher here, winning their pool yesterday with 2 victories, one over Kazakhstan, 26-5, using their pace. It was tight against Chinese Taipei. The Chinese Taipei team was shocked against Kazakhstan, so they knew it was a must-win fixture for them. And they tried their best, but Sri Lanka overcame their efforts, 15 points to 12 in the end. Here's Suri. Unage. Oh, Susantha, he's very strong. He's a very strong physical player. And he just handed off Apichai there.
What a great individual try. Just sort of a bit of a show and a shimmy and a nice handoff along the way as well. So, yeah, that's a great start for Sri Lanka once they finally got ball in hand.
He's not the biggest player, but you can just see there he's got a thick set build about him, hasn't he? Big shoulders, short neck, and used that power in his upper body just to shrug off Punjabi there. Surya Bandara with the first conversion. Surya Bandara, he hit the ground running yesterday, the scrum half, with 3 tries against the Kazakhstan. This was something just running that last try in.
And decided to bring it around closer to the post for his kicker. So great start, 7 points to 0. Sri Lanka leading over the host Thailand. Great kickoffs gone long, and Thailand's taken it into the contact. And let's see if they can have a little bit more composure as well, what they started off with the first half.
Punjabi, round he goes. He might have missed that tackle before, but he's hot to trot with the ball in hand. Here's Kumquat, the captain. Oh, he can't get rid of, or can he? He just slipped the tackle and eventually of Surya. So we have a little knock-on advantage there. Susantha does well to get back as well, the try scorer. And there he is, featuring again Marija Herat, who's the spedster. Can he get round Punyavi? Oh, he can, with ease. Again, Punyavi is bumped off in the tackle, probably should go a little lower. So Herat, the sprinter, the man who can run under 11 seconds for the 100, away he goes.
What a great opportunity that Thailand had, and sort of just that last pass, which has sort of got intercepted by the Sri Lankans right inside the 22-metre. But then again, I see them just run the whole length of the field to score that try.
Reach with the conversion. Just showing the pace there of Herat, one of the top try scorers in the local competitions in Sri Lanka, just 21 years old. He plays for the Havelocks club. They were celebrating their centenary next year. That'll be a heck of a party, I'm sure, at the Havelocks club.
And a great facility it is too.
Nice little kick off into space and penning the Thais back down inside their territory.
Yeah, you can see that the Sri Lankans are just they're not rushing things. They're not panicking in regards to any of their structure. So you can see them slowly getting to the line out. They've got something planned, and yeah, they've just got a lot of confidence. And I think this is great for any team going into the knockout stages.
Well, it's a big day out the second days, and I mean 3 matches in terms of sevens tournaments, not a huge schedule, but for these Sri Lankans, if they win this game, they'll have to take on Japan, and then that's obviously a big game if they can win that one, and then they'd be through to the final. So yes, they just want to pace themselves. I think a lot of the successful teams over the years have done that, just managed to keep it a little bit within.
Well, I think looking at KL, the conditions were atrocious, and so here we're looking at a really good track. So let's hopefully we can get something which will favour a lot of these speedsters.
Sri Lanka have already played Japan in the series this year. They played them in Malaysia, lost 29-14. But boy, they look good. They were in the game there for a long time. Jaisuti, Kamkwat. Outside now to Nutanung, who always gets the crowd going with his electrifying running. Just can't make the most of the inside ball here. Little knock on, referee Lothian rules a scrum. It's great to have the women's coach Shano Pereira up with us in the commentary box yesterday, giving us some insight into Sri Lankan rugby and telling us the tale of the Thailand Sevens. Oh, that's a good move there from Thailand. They've got space here for Punyavi. Oh, again, gets just hemmed out. And that's half time. 3 loud blasts on the whistle from the policeman from Hong Kong, Toby Lothian. And it's been a good half of rugby for Sri Lanka. 2 converted tries. Thailand, well, they put some phases together, Dino, but nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Absolutely. So, I think he's still got 7 minutes. He got only 2 tries down, 2 converted tries down. So I think Thailand just need to hold on to that position a lot longer and just sort of stuck in the defence, which they haven't, and they've sort of panicked a little bit and created too many mistakes.
14-0 at half-time.
proceed in Thailand now. Blocked by Thailand.
Second half is underway. Second cup quarter final. Sri Lanka leading 14-0. Here's Thailand with possession though. First up, Kumquat gets it out to Nutanong. Oh, just went backwards. It's a maul though. The Sri Lankan's been held up and no hanging around there from the ref. Nicely tied up by the Sri Lankans. And welcome back Saranga there, Sajja Saranga. Number 1 for Sri Lanka for this tournament, and he's given them some extra starch in the forward exchanges. Good to see him back. Here's Saranga here. There we are. There's an exhibition of his physicality. Chaturanga. Susantha gets over the ball. Marija goes back to scramble it. Nice pass to Surya Bandara. Stepping is Leonage. Nice catch from Saranga. Again, he just challenges the defence to tackle him, makes a couple of metres and gets some front foot ball. Marija decides to kick for head up. The wind just took that one away, but he's managed to get it and puts another little quick kick in as well. Good thinking because he was heading out. Herath looking for support. It comes in the form of Surya, who we know has pace. Look at him go. It's a beautiful jinking run from Surya Bandara. Nice work for their third try. The Magic Suri.
What great vision there from the Sri Lankans, and the Thai defence came up fairly quickly, so the chip over the top of the winger and regathered, and another skillful kick ahead again. So yeah, very good vision for all of them.
Saranga gets a break. He's plodded off, and looks like we're going to have Jason Dissanayaka on, which is good. He's a young talent. Look for him, number 4 from Sri Lanka.
Well, you notice when Saranga took the ball into the contact, there was two players on top of him, and that basically created a little bit of space somewhere else.
Yep. It's tying in the defenders. Well, Herath has been used almost exclusively on the wing. We've got a couple of other flyers there for Sri Lanka, Kumara and Debare. We haven't seen much time at all. I'm not sure if the plan is to unleash them or just to give them the experience in this tournament, build them up. Good defence from Susantha. Strong man. He's been penalised. Here's Chaptanai. He's also not the biggest man on the field, but by crikey, he's quick and elusive. Punyaveer. Sirachai runs straight and hard. Oh, gets one round the head though. That's not going to go down too well. Yellow card. Big Chaturanga there, who's been given the marching orders. So Thailand march on themselves. Oh, he gets up, wasn't held too. Good run from Sirachai, I think it is. It's a turnover though. Oh, that's a great pass. Changing the point of attack. Oh, he manages to kick it too. Head up. Finally on the field. And this is Jason. Needs a bounce of the ball. Doesn't knock it on though. Oh, he's been held there. He couldn't get to his feet unless he'd let the ball go. It was a lovely pickup though, but he just lost his balance. So the Thais keen to play on.
What a great turnover under the goalpost here with the Sri Lanka's counter ruck.
Yeah.
And what great effort by them.
It's a searching, probing touch finder there, getting them into the Sri Lankan half. Some more subs. See Vishy Jayasinga on for Sri Lanka. We haven't seen him all weekend. So finally just blooding some of these new players, letting some of their existing players like Herath have a break. Here's Chaptanai. The crowd always gives a big cheer when he gets the ball. Doesn't try too much. Sisayet's on as well for Thailand. Good run down the side. Oh, intercept though for Sri Lanka. Just didn't know where the ball was. So playing advantage here for Thailand. Sisayet. So it's a lovely little one-handed pass. Could have been forward, but referee played on until the knock-on.
Well, the Tigers are not giving up, Mikey, and considering the score being 19 points to nil and only a few minutes to go. And, you know, it's probably the only time that we've heard the crowd get up off their seats in a bit of a roar when Thailand either in a position to score or have scored. So let's see if we can get behind the tie for the next few minutes to get the crowd going for the whole tournament.
Thailand was 6th in KL. And probably heading for a similar position in this tournament, you'd imagine. So Sri Lankans again with a couple more substitutions. Patirana is coming on, and also Kumara. Yeah, it's interesting, these guys haven't been used much at all in the tournament. Here's Kamara with his first touch of the ball. Well, here's some pace. Is it Herath again? Oh, Kamara just overrunning it there. That was Jayasinga with a big run. Good pace from Jayasinga. Thailand attacking around the fringes. Oh, that's a maul though. They're going to have to be careful here to get the ball to ground and pop it out. Oh, that's nice work from the Sri Lankans again. Yeah, they've really worked on their physicality, the Sri Lankans. I think that's probably something that let them down in the KL leg. They finished 4th. But against Hong Kong, they were really found out. Went down 29-12 in that game, and they were smashed. As Dino mentioned earlier, atrocious conditions in the wet. And they had all the pace in the world, just didn't have anybody up front to compete with some of those big Hong Kong forwards. But I reckon they're going to give Japan a bit of a go in the semi-finals.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a great semi-final here. So I think Thailand's just looking at the wrong options and just picking that go off the ruck there. It's twice they've been held up, so yeah, you wouldn't want to be doing it for the 3rd time to give possession away.
Here he is again, Jayasinga. We know his name now from that last run. Famous running name, of course, in Sri Lanka, Jayasinga. Now it's a penalty to Thailand, so Sisayet takes it quickly. He's got support there from Chaptanai on the left, but Jinx to the right, and then gets absolutely walloped. And there's some good rucking there from Sri Lanka too that wins them the penalty. Oh, and there's numbers. Oh, all he had to do was get it out, Kumara, but he decides to go himself. And it's worked out well for the young fella. Salia Kumara runs 70 metres for the try. And that seals the deal for the Sri Lankans. And he even gets to convert the try himself, Kumara. Which he dutifully does. And that is the end of the game, and a good performance from Thailand. But they weren't equal to Sri Lanka, that's for sure. And the Sri Lankans really showing their credentials for the Cup semi-final against Japan. Final score 26 points to 0, Sri Lanka over Thailand. Hong Kong